We may need to get the Jameis Duval in there. I like that one.
I'm happy to add that to the collection. I am. I like him as a backup.
Yeah.
Your idea, him as a starter.
I said for a year.
You have you drug tested.
No. For 1 year.
One game.
Okay.
Carry on. Whatever. What do you want to know?
Let's talk some college. Your favorite sport, college football. Before we get to the college football playoff questions I have for you for 9 of the 12 teams who could possibly win it all, let's start off with Notre Dame, the team that got left out.
Yes.
Notre Dame athletic director Pete Bravacqua basically said he didn't like some of the tactics that the ACC did. And in an interview, he said, I wouldn't be honest with you if I didn't say that they've done certain permanent damage between the conference and Notre Dame. If you're Notre Dame, what are we doing here? Are you coming to a kind of a breakup? Because it's not really it's not a divorce because you guys aren't together.
It's simple. So Notre Dame liked it as long as they could just pimp into eternity. Hey, we're not going to join your conference. You're just going to be our hoe. So we're going to sign this deal, and we'll pimp you out and play 4 of your Rudy Poo little teams. And, we're still not going to join your conference. But the conference, the hoe in this instance, has rights. The ACC needed to get Miami in. They had to take care of their constituents. Right. And Notre Dame's sitting here like,
the ACC wasn't willing to spend the day after Thanksgiving with you.
Pimps and hoes. That's all this.
They didn't want the day after Valentine's. They wanted actual Valentine's Day.
I mean, this Bobby Bevilacqua's got a real pendulous set on him.
They've gone full Karen, Mike.
They have. They have gone crazy plain lady.
Yeah, they want to speak to the manager.
There's a colonial era woman churning butter on the wing. They are. Dude, Notre Dame is wild. Yeah, you're right. They've hurt the business relationship. You know what I would say if I were the ACC? Cool, tear up the deal. We're not scheduling you.
And that was my next question. If you're the ACC,
done.
Do you answer to this? Or?
They can go find a different pimp. They don't like the way Don Juan's treating them anymore. No, this is ridiculous. I wouldn't play him. You know what should happen right now? Nobody play Notre Dame. And then see how fast Notre Dame comes running to join a conference. I've never understood why people continue to platform these idiots.
Because it's Notre Dame, it makes no sense, Mike.
When you finish a sentence and it ends in that's not a convincing point.
No, because it's an argument that has been around for the last 40 years.
You go, because it's Notre Dame and I'm like, no.
Yeah, but it is. It's for 40 years, people have been asking that question, and in the end, people line up to play Notre Dame.
I know, and I don't know why. Like when Notre Dame turned the Big Ten down, as much as I enjoy playing Notre Dame for historical purposes, the Big Ten's power flex would have been cool. This is circa 99. Mm-hmm. You don't play Michigan. You don't play Michigan State. You don't play Ohio State. You don't play Northwestern. You don't play Purdue.
You know what? Notre Dame is like that ultimate salesman who could just make you feel special. Like, look. I don't want to play in the Big Ten, but you know what? You're better than the Big Ten.
Can we hire that person at Odyssey?
I just want to play you because, we don't need to split money with the Big Ten. You and I. This is all that matters.
Next.
All right. Let's go to 9 of the teams because I don't think the last 3 teams have a chance at winning the college football playoffs. So we're just going to start with Alabama. Sorry, Paul, but I don't believe Miami has a chance to win. So I'm not going to start with Miami.
You don't even have a... They're only a 3.5-point dog against A&M.
You can go to Miami.
I mean, Paul Serra is here as a guy born and bred in Florida, a Miami loyalist. He's not one of these fly-by-night Miami fans.
Okay, well, Paul, here's what
Who are we kidding? They have no chance.
I know.
Next.
Why Miami will win? Football is an efficiency game. Why Miami will lose?
Mario Cristobal?
Why Miami will win would be their front four. It's a ferocious defensive line. Why they will lose? Carson Beck away from home is a different bird. And
Mario Cristobal.
Cristobal's poopy pants.
All right. Let's go to number 9, Alabama. Why they will win? They are battle tested. They're Alabama, for God's sake. While they'll lose?
Ty Simpson's back.
They haven't looked like a playoff team since week 8.
No, Ty Simpson's back. He doesn't look healthy. They can't run the ball, and they don't stop the run. Other than that, how was the play, Miss Lincoln?
David?
Those are just facts.
No. That's
The Ty Simpson back thing is not a fact, but if you watch him play, something's wrong. Ty Simpson throws it. His accuracy's been going downhill for 5 weeks.
okay. Let's go to Oklahoma. Why they will win it all?
John Mateer.
They got the best defense in the country. Well,
I wouldn't go that far.
One. While they would lose it all, while they won't win, they can't score.
Correct.
So,
See, and that's why I would say one, they can win. Why? Is because of Mateer, because they have a month to prepare, basically.
You have to have the unicorn be a unicorn.
Yes, correct.
Along to Rico's point, the front four I really like. Linebacker level I really like. Secondary, they can be had.
all right, let's go to A&M. Mike, why can they win it all?
They have all the pieces. I mean, between Concepcion and Shavers and Marcel Reed, you've got the running backs. Defensively, they've gotten a lot better. They're a really good football team. If you wanted a long shot, I'd pick A&M.
And, yeah, they
Why won't they? Because they're a creepy
because-
cult who hasn't won a conference in 40 years.
I was going to say the reason why they won't, they peak too soon.
And they dress up like milkmen and do weird chants.
It is a weird chant. The milkman. Yes. That they do look like milkmen.
That's a weird crew.
It is. All right.
Next.
All right, let's go to number 6 team. Your boy, Ole Miss Rebels. Why they will win? Vengeance. Coach is gone. Us versus the world.
Okay. That's like when you finish a sentence with yeah. That is not a reason. No. That is not a reason. Say Trinidad Chambliss. Say something.
Okay.
Don't offer me vengeance.
And quarterback play. Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah.
Why they will lose?
Because they're Ole Miss.
Run defense.
That too.
Yeah. Pass defense is okay, but the run defense, no.
Yeah, they're good. I just don't think they're great.
And, revenge factor. It's gone. Oregon Ducks, quack, quack. Why they will win? Big plays, and they can force 3 and outs. While they will lose?
Because they sponsor Pretty Litter defensively up front.
More disruption is needed.
And they're just, someone is going to line up and hammer the ball, and they don't handle it well. And I don't trust Dante Moore in a big spot. He's come a long way, but he still makes some of those throws, and you go, uh-oh.
All right, let's go with the number 4 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Why they will win it all?
Oil money.
We've talked about it. They got the best front 6 in the country.
It's nasty. And that linebacker's like 30 with 3 kids and married. Rodriguez?
He's got real problems. He's got
dude,
Pampers to buy.
He's really good. And the D-line, dominant. They don't let you run the football. You just won't gain a yard.
Why they won't? Red zone offense.
Yeah, Baron Morton, the red zone offense. They missed Taj Brooks from last year. It's not the same. Agree.
Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh, boy.
According to ESPN, they will win it all because they are mean again.
They are. They run it, and they stop the run. 2 critical things. And they have just enough when they get it going with Gunnar Stockton. It looks a lot like the Stetson Bennett version. Now, why they won't win? No pass rush. None. They look like Michigan State with cooler uniforms. They have no pass rush.
Also, lack of big plays. All right, let's go to the number 2 team, the Ohio State University, the Buckeyes. Why they will win it all?
Most talented team in America.
Yeah. They are the defending champions, and, they have NFL wide receivers and a safety in Caleb Downs. Why they won't?
Ryan Day will lose his mind.
Yeah,
because he still does it. And I don't trust this kicker as far as you could throw him. How far could you throw a 160-pound person? 4 or 5 feet tops? That's what I trust fielding.
I've always been shocked. Like teams like that, you can't go find a kicker. And people are like, well, you think it's so easy? You're like, yeah, go get somebody off the soccer team and be like, hey, do you want people to actually watch your games? Come play football. All right.
But they have the complete package, and I'm not going to use the Indiana Big Ten Championship game as some referendum that they can't get it done.
No, the reason why they can't is Ryan Day will all of a sudden just do things like that. How they finished the game off on the 3rd and 1, rather than lining up and just trying to get the first down, they're going to do the cutesy play and then kick the field goal instead of, you know what, we're Ohio State. Let's beat Indiana and let's win this thing. Speaking of Indiana, the Hoosiers, why they will win it all?
I'd say their defense. I think their defense is just perfect. The zones, simulated pressure, a lot of blitzing, fierce front. They have an NFL corner. They have an NFL linebacker. They have an NFL edge, so something at every level. Rico, they're just so assignment sound.
See, I would say no real weaknesses. Offense, they can score points. Defense, if you want to play a slugfest.
I know, but man, Mendoza's a boner. I'm sorry. The post-game interview, I just had big Kirk Cousins vibes. I couldn't do it. He was one step from sitting in his fancy fire pit and reading a Bible story. I can't do it.
Okay. Why they won't win it all? Lack of experience of being there, the pressure, and
I don't buy that.
No?
That's another one of those end the sentence and things. No, they just squared up with OSU. They were in the playoff last year.
But Indiana has not had to go through a gauntlet in the last 2 years where they had to play this team, followed by this team, followed by this team.
Okay. Okay. Mendoza's a goofball.
But I thought the Big Ten was good. They didn't have to go through a gauntlet.
Okay, Jim Costa.
I don't know. Just because the man just didn't swear on TV.
It's not about the swearing. It's about the rehearsed BS. It's about that Eddie Haskell nonsense. Oh, flippity dippity. The Hoosiers are in the playoff.
So if he came out and said boats and hoes, you would have loved him.
I would love him if he'd stop yelling into the camera.
He's very excited. He just won the Big Ten championship.
Take it elsewhere. That's not Big Ten class.
What's Big Ten? Okay.
Remember that? Remember when they booed? What was the commish? They booed him, and he goes, "Oh, there's that Big Ten class."
Oh yeah. Connor Cook didn't bend down to Archie Griffin, and he got booed for that as well.
That
all right,
disrespectful.
I know,
bastard.
That's your college football blitz, 97.1.